Today in the livestock market, cattle was pretty steady. The futures did hang on to yesterday's gains, which is a real positive. And I mean, it was a very small range today. We did make a little bit of a new high, but I think that the positive part is that just giving the traders a little bit of confidence that the bottom is in. But we really didn't get any follow through momentum, which might be a little bit of a surprise. That's just something to kind of watch for next week. The CVOL is up about 0.5% to 15.8%, which is pretty steady when you're talking about the live cattle market. The last Friday low was 125 and today's high was 130, so it's an exact $5 rally. So that was kind of an interesting thing that the market just fell that way, but that's pretty strong. I think that really kind of, makes the traders a little more comfortable. The bottom is in really for at least for now. So the feeders were a little bit easier too. The futures did though push through that resistance level. So the market's still relatively strong, even though there might have been a little profit taking today. The futures really had almost a mirror image of the live cattle market, where just a small range. The new high was up to 162, and yesterday's low was 152, or not yesterday, from a couple of days ago. So there was a $10 rally for feeders as opposed to the $5 for the live cattle. But after this week, the market is really relieved that the selling pressure has stopped. So it certainly looks like that we've kind of got a little bit more support underneath the market. Now today, hogs were kind of mixed. That consolidative trade just has it moving a little bit sideways, but it's really only been a couple of days, so it's not. Has not completely created a channel yet. The futures did open higher, but it has the same range as yesterday and just couldn't get any momentum. Cash prices really have finally started to catch up, so that's a positive, but there hasn't really been much more news. Now that gap still is lingering below the market from 77.20 to 79.75, so that's something to always be watching going forward. Now, the CVOL was down about a point to 32.5%, so of course that's kind of indicative of the market kind of slowing down, and of course we've had a little bit of a downturn in the hog market. All in all, though, it was much of a quiet day in the livestock complex.